When a company decides that they don't want to respect their audience, that they hate their fan base, and that they're going to prioritize pushing identity politics ahead of actually entertaining people, it's probably not going to go well for them. And Disney found that out the hard way. 2022 was one of their worst years in nearly half a century, and shareholders are furious about it. They lost over $100 billion in market cap just in the year 2022, and it doesn't look like 2023 is off to any better start. So as a result, what do we see? After you've destroyed so many IPs, after you've decided to prioritize pushing your not-so-secret agenda, your woke agenda down people's throats, now you're being forced in a desperate measure to try to cut costs. That's exactly what's happening at Disney right now. Bracing for the bloodbath. Disney layoffs to resume Monday. A few weeks ago, we talked about the first round of layoffs for Disney where thousands of people lost their job. Well, guess what? Nearly everyone at Disney this morning is freaking out because they don't know if they're gone or not. They don't know if they have a job. And you're about to see the big one. Thousands and thousands of people are about to get pink slips because Disney decided that they didn't want to respect their fans. It was originally described as the big one, or even more pointedly, a straight-up bloodbath. Either way, the lion's share of layoffs at Disney are expected to begin Monday. From April 24th to 27th, there will be Mouse House employees in film and TV losing their jobs every single day except Friday, we hear. A rep for Disney declined to comment. Yeah, I'm sure that they did. To say anxiety is high is an understatement. Just about everybody who works on Buena Vista Street in Burbank is on high alert, wondering whether their number is up. Quote, "There's a sense of foreboding that the cuts are going to be wide, large-scale, and very meaningful," an industry source said, noting how low company morale is right now amid persistent rumors that at least one person from each department would have to go. The sweeping layoffs are among the first major moves for Bob Iger since his surprise return as Disney CEO in late November. Well, if you actually remember the order of that, I think it was like November 12th, right around that time when they announced a hiring freeze and potential layoffs. And then it wasn't until a week or two later that Bob Iger came back as CEO, replacing the tarnished Bob Chapek. So this was all on the table before that. Bob Iger just didn't make any changes. At least that's the way it looks from the outside. It sucks, to be honest. Iger coming back got everyone's hopes up for investment in people as well as creativity. Truth is, if you're not operating a ride at the parks, you could be on the chopping block. Maybe the worst part is not knowing who's going to be let go, no matter how much time you put in. One employee even begged Deadline reporters to find out if their job was safe. Holy shit. Iger confirmed in March there 3 rounds of layoffs would occur in the company of about 7,000 people. And I think that's supposed to eliminate 10,000 jobs overall when you factor in that hiring freeze as well. They fired a bunch of people in the beginning of April. The second, much bigger wave of layoffs next week will get Disney close to the 7,000 goal. Virtually every Disney entertainment entity, TV networks, studios, and film studios is expected to be affected in a significant way. According to sources, various division heads were given cost targets. They translate to different percentages of the workforce for each unit, which could amount to 5, 10, 15%, and even more in some cases. They talk about ESPN, they talk about Hulu, they talk about all these different things. The bottom line is that Disney has done this to themselves. This is the way that Disney decided to behave. They decided that they were going to go forth and blaze this progressive woke agenda. They were going to do it regardless of what audiences said. They were going to do it regardless of how many families it pushed away, because there are activists in charge of these studios, activists in executive positions at Disney. Now, I feel very, very bad for people who are just kind of these mid-level employees who are just doing their job, that aren't involved in pushing all this nonsense, may not believe in this nonsense. They might be some of the ones most affected by these firings. But at the core of it, the executives, the people in charge, they are the ones responsible for those people losing their jobs. They are the reason why Disney had such a shit year in 2022, why they're looking to have another shit year in 2023, why at the box office, streaming numbers, even park attendance, things are not looking good right now for Disney. Universal is screaming up there in terms of park attendance when you look at the market share. Disney has to be freaking out about it, that especially as Universal continues to dominate the family animated movie department. Disney is a shell of its former self, and it did that by pushing the audience away and by focusing on woke garbage. Now, this is the end result. thousands and thousands of people about to be laid off in a bloodbath for Disney. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.